Guys, welcome back to another episode, 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. This is episode 6, Severed Ties. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into it. First couple we got is Colt and Larissa. Okay, first we see Colt and Larissa. We got Colt and his mama going to a cat shop. Okay, because last episode they just dropped the news on Mama that Larissa has kids back in Brazil. Colt knew about it, and they were not ready to tell Colt's mama because Larissa and Colt's mama was just like fussing and fighting from the beginning. From these past couple months they've been married, so Larissa has not felt comfortable to tell his mama and everything. And when they told Colt's mama, she was upset about it, but she kind of got over it real quick and she seemed like she was over it, but we see in this episode she is not over it at all. Okay, she is talking to Colt and she's still trying to figure out why Colt kept the secret from her. Like, why was it a big deal to keep the secret from her? Even the explanation that Colt and Larissa gave about like them not feeling comfortable telling her because they were fighting and whatnot, she was like, that's not really good enough. So, and Colt didn't have a really much of a good enough answer for her, so she still feels some kind of way. Okay, but at least she got some stuff for her cat. Okay, so that's all she was really concerned about after that. So anyway, next we get Colt and Larissa. They could have cut this part out. Okay, we got Colt and Larissa going to the sex therapist. Okay, because Colt says he hasn't gotten any in a month. Okay, and Larissa's in the car like, whew, Lord Jesus, I really don't want to go to this or be doing this or whatever. She is just over it in the car. And I'm with her like, girl, what? She calls him a nymphomaniac. She says he wants to do it too much and whatnot. And he's like, So they get into the sex therapist's office. And Colt is just sitting there like this, Larissa has like a little bit of room to sit down. I'm like, if I was a sex therapist, I'd have been like, optics, girl. Like, why is he taking up the whole couch? Why is he only giving you like a little area to sit in? Like, this whole relationship is off balance, girl. But the sex therapist asks them like, what's going on? How long you've been married? And Larissa's like, and Colt's like, we've been married a couple months. And she's like, so what's been going on? And Larissa's like, girl, his mama's living with us, and his mama's like his first wife because she treats Colt like her husband, and like she does everything for him. So it leaves no space for me to like be romantic, to have to do anything for him, to feel anything for him. Basically, she's just like, I'm just a roommate in the house, and his mama does everything for him. So girl, I don't be looking at him like that, like I want him or whatever. So the sex therapist is like, is this what you like, Colt? Like, does this kind of like get you going? And Colt's like, no, it actually doesn't. The sex therapist is like, you sure? Are you sure? Okay, because there's no. He's just like, I don't know what I can do about my mama and my wife not getting along in the same house. It's like, well, I mean, either get a bigger house or put your mama like a grandmother suite behind the house or something. But this is not going to work for right now, okay? You're going to have to find some way to get some more money to get your mama like right behind y'all's house or something, because this is not going to work out. And I'm with Larissa like, girl, it's just a little too close for comfort. Like, y'all need y'all own space because this is the first time that y'all are like, y'all haven't been together for years and years and years, and then your mama comes to stay with y'all. Like, right off the bat, your mama's living with y'all. So there's just, it's too close for comfort right away. So I'm with Larissa. Then next we see of them, Colt. This is the best part. Colt and Larissa are going to the pumpkin patch. Okay, she doesn't know what a pumpkin patch is. She doesn't know what Halloween is. They don't celebrate all that in Brazil. Okay. So she's like, I don't know where I'm going, what we're about to do, but I'm here for it. And I was like, Larissa, I am the exact same way all the time. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to figure it out and we're going to have fun, okay? So Colt asked her what she wants to be for Halloween, and she's like, I want to be an astronaut because I love NASA and all of that. I'm gonna be an astronaut. And he's like, you're not gonna be nothing sexy. She's like, look. I don't want to be a basic bitch out here. Okay, I want to be intelligent. I want them to look at me and be like, dang, she put thought in her outfit. She ain't just trying to be sexy. Okay. And all Colt is worried about is that if she's gonna look sexy or not. Colt, no, I'm with Larissa. Like let's be above a basic bitch and let's do something with a little more thought. Like, can you come up with something else besides sexy? Like, come on. So they make it to the pumpkin patch, and she's like, girl, what is going on over here? Like, what is these little orange things? She's like, these are pumpkins, girl. And she's like, oh, like they're heavy and whatnot. She is just like so, like, this is so new for her. It's very like, it's cute to me. It's like, I don't know. It's like seeing someone discover something for the first time. It's fun. It's like, it opens her mind to like different things. And so she doesn't understand what carving a pumpkin is or anything like that. So Colt is trying to explain that to her, and she's like, that is disgusting. Like, you're wasting a pumpkin. That don't make no sense. None. I'm not here for it, but let's pick out a pumpkin. And then she's like, let's pick out a pumpkin like me. Like Colt. So she picks out the fat lopsided pumpkin, and she's like, that's you, because you plump, you plump and all that. And then she's like, she sees a pale one, and she's like, that's you too, because you pale as hell. And Colt takes it in good fun or whatever. He's like, I know that. So yeah. So they pick out a pumpkin, and Larissa says in her little voiceover thing that this is the first time like that she's really been alone with her husband, which is crazy. This is the whole problem. Like, his mom is just like, it's good to have a good relationship with your mama, and that's awesome, but it's just it's too close for comfort all the time. If this is the first time that her and Colt are actually spending some time alone together. And so they go back to the house from having that good time together, and they're trying to decorate, like, Halloween style, do some nice little Halloween things in their house. And Larissa's like, girl, they have this slot machine in my house. His mom has a slot machine. It's ugly. I just don't like it in the house. And she wants to get rid of the slot machine, okay? So they're decorating, in the house. And they see Mama. And Larissa, like, kind of stirs the pot a little bit. And she's like, girl, can I put your slot machine in the garage? And Colt's mama's like, no. No. I won't have any discussion of it. That's what we're not going to do. Don't even come. Hell no, not gonna happen. Next subject. And Larissa's like, well, Colt said he don't like it either. And Colt's like, I never said that. Like, why would you bring me in this like that? I never said that, Mama. She lying on me. I never said that. And his mama was like, Colt, did you say that? And she's like, no, Mama, I would never say that. I would never say that about you or the slot machine. And so Colt's mama gets mad. Larissa gets mad. And girl, it's bad, okay? Colt's mom is holding a bag full of, body parts for the Halloween decorations. It's just, I feel bad for Larissa. I really do. It's a really bad situation, okay? That is it for Colt and Larissa. I'm gonna pray for you, Larissa. I'm gonna pray, okay? Next we get Elizabeth and Andre. Girl, Andre is out here trying not to work at all, okay? He don't want to work. He don't want to support his wife and their baby, girl. So we get Elizabeth. She is going to meet with her dad at one of his properties that she manages. Okay, that's what she does. She manages her dad's properties. So they go over there, and basically she is telling him what's going on, that Andre does not want to be a trucker no more, even though he's been researching that for a little while. And the dad's like, what? He didn't want to be a trucker no more, so, like, what is he gonna do? And she's like, I don't know, Daddy, but, like, can you give him a job? Like, please. I know he's been disrespectful. I know you gave us this free house, and he said he don't want to live in it because it's yours, but can you give him a job? And Daddy, Daddy loves his little girl, so he was like, I'm going to give him an opportunity, okay, but he has to come to me, and, it has to be professional and whatnot. And Elizabeth is like, I'm gonna make this happen because I'm pregnant as hell and I'm tired of working, so I'm gonna try to make that work, okay? Knowing good and well that Andre is crazy. She goes back home. Andre's at the house. He's supposedly putting some stuff online to, like, some I forgot what you call it, putting his information online that he's a handyman out there, right? And so she looks like she's exhausted from work and whatever. She's getting to that point where she just probably cannot work anymore because she's about to pop. And so she's like, Andre, like, we need to get some money in because I'm gonna stop working. And she brings up the opportunity that her dad has for Andre, and he's like, out of the question. And she's like, why? Like, this is the pride thing with Andre. Like, if Andre humbled himself, and he has so many opportunities to make money as far as, like, with her dad and her family, for them. Like, he needs to just swallow his pride and work for them to support his wife and their child. Like, it's not just him and her anymore. Like, it's him, her, and that child that's coming. So he needs to just do whatever he needs to do right now to support his wife and his the baby. So Andre is not having it. He is over this whole conversation of her, the dad, and he thinks that she's disrespectful or whatnot. I am so not here for Andre, so I'm gonna keep that nice and sweet. But Andre is doing the most, okay? Next we get to Chantel and Pedro, okay? Chantel is going through it, okay? She's still at the house, lonely. She got Mary J. Blige on repeat. You hear me? Not Gonna Cry on repeat. Got that new album on You Plus Me, okay? She got that song playing in the background. She's going through it, okay? She's lonely in that big old apartment. So she's like, I got a friend in the Dominican Republic. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna FaceTime him. Her friend's name is Obed. She FaceTimes Obed. Obed is messy. We can tell from the jump, okay? Obed is like, girl, I saw Pedro out here. Girl, I didn't see you though. Where you at? You still in the States, huh? And she was like, yeah. He bought a one-way ticket out there. He told me not to come. He didn't want me to come. And he was like, girl, you allowed that to happen? And she was like, yeah, I'm crazy. So, I let him fly out there, one-way ticket, and not tell me when he's trying to come back. And so he's like, girl, let me tell you something. His mom and his sister are trouble. And she's like, yeah. But, like, he's like, no, like, I've had interactions with them. He was saying that he used to date somebody in their family. I was trying to keep up, but I was getting lost. So he used to date somebody in their family. And Obed found out that that person was sending money back to Pedro's mom and sister, and he found out about it, and he told him stop sending the money over there. And so basically Pedro's mom and his sister, he says, was responsible for Obed and his significant other breaking up. So that's what Obed is saying. We don't know that for sure, but basically he was saying that, like, his mom and his sister have, like, a business going, and it's sneaky and it's shady. So we don't know for sure. This is what Obed is saying, okay? Obed is messy, okay? So he's like, girl, you need to come to the DR or whatever and break this whole situation up and know what's going on. And Chantel is scared because she's like, girl, I'm not trying to mess up my marriage, and he's like, girl, your marriage is already messed up. Your man flew back home with a one-way ticket. And she's like, I'll think about it. So next we got her sister coming over. Her sister is really pretty. Her sister looks just like the dad. Her sister comes over. They going out. Sister got a nice little outfit on. I don't like what Chantel has on, but that's okay. They're going to have, like, a girls' night at, like, a little dance spot / hookah place / something like that. And her former boss is there, and this pretty girl named Autumn who used to work with her. Autumn said she used to take all her shifts when Chantel would go to see Pedro in the Dominican Republic. So she's like, girl, I know all about this craziness, okay? And so Chantel is telling her friends and her sister, like, everything that's been happening, and they're like, girl, break that up. Like, she was saying that Pedro is using her savings while he is in the Dominican Republic. So the friends are like, girl, this is a mess. Especially her former boss was like, girl, no, get you done the savings account. Stop putting money in that savings account. Like, be done with this whole Pedro thing. And she's like, Chantel is like, girl, but like if I divorce him, like I still have to support him while he's in America. And they're like, girl, you better make this work. Girl, you better make this work. Like, go fly to the Dominican Republic and see what's going on. Point blank instead of period, okay? And also, I have to mention too, the dancing. The dancing, Chantel. Girl, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't let your friends try to boost you up into doing the Millie Rock, girl. That's not your lane, girl. But it was a nice event. They was having a good time, so whatever. Then next we see Pedro. He is in the Dominican Republic. Looked like he had a good night's sleep away from Chantel. He is looking very relaxed and comfortable and all of the above, okay? Then he gets a FaceTime from Chantel. He's like, oh Lord. Hey Chantel. Hey, I miss you. Pedro was like, I miss you too. He don't miss Chantel, okay? Basically she tells him that she's about to come over there. She's about to come into the DR. How would you feel if I came to the DR? And he's like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, no. Stay your ass in Atlanta. Don't come over here. I don't want you over here. No. That's why I came by myself and I bought a one-way ticket. What didn't you understand? Don't bring your ass over here, okay? Chantel don't understand all of that, okay? She's like, I don't understand why you don't want me over there. Look, I already bought the ticket. I'm coming. Click. So, Chantel is coming, okay? Pedro tells his mom and his sister that Chantel is coming while they're making breakfast and stuff, getting ready for getting ready for work and stuff in the morning. And Pedro's mama is like, you told her not to come. She's not coming. She's not coming. I don't want her to come here, right? Pedro's mom and his sister are just being like, no, the way she treated you and the way she treated my daughter in Atlanta, like, I don't like her. I don't like her family. She's not coming. If she comes, she's not staying at my house. And Pedro was like, well, dang, like, y'all are acting the way Chantel's family acted toward me. Like, so he's kind of upset with his family because he was like, I didn't want my family to act like that. I didn't want them to act the way Chantel's family acts toward me. Like, that they can't put a lot of stuff in the past because this is his wife. And I agree with him a little bit. Like, that is his wife. They have to, like, try to make peace. They have to keep trying to make peace. Because the other option is that y'all always going to be fighting. So, it's not an option that y'all should pick. But that's on them, sure. I'm going to be excited to see what comes of that. The mama says that she wants to talk to Chantel, but just not in her house. She's not staying in her house. Okay, so. Next, we got Nicole and Ozan. Whew, Nicole. She is at her daddy's house, and her brother's there as well. And they're just talking about going to Grenada. She's packing to go to Grenada. Yeah, her dad and her brother are trying to talk her, like, ask her questions because Nicole don't really be telling nobody everything that's going on. And so, yeah, her dad's also going to Grenada to see Ozan, to meet Ozan for the first time. Her dad is, like, definitely opposed to them getting married, and he thinks that she's making a big mistake. And he asks her, he's like, if I meet Ozan and I still don't like him and I don't approve of the marriage, are you still going to get married to him? You told me you weren't if I didn't approve of him. And Nicole's like, I ain't never said that. I mean, you gonna like him. You gonna like him. There's no other option but to like him, Dad. So shut up. So her brother is just he's like, Nicole gonna do what she wanna do. I don't think this is right, but whatever. Okay. So next we get she's still over there at her dad's house, and she gets a call from Ozan. And this is like behind the scenes, and we see production and everything. They're about to film. And so she gets a call from Ozan, and they're not on the phone for that long, and she, like, the production asked her, like, hey, what did he say? And she doesn't respond. She gets up, she goes into, she like leaves at the house, I think. And so her mama pulls up 15 minutes later, and they can't find Nicole, so they're trying to talk to her, their mama, like, hey, what is, like, did you get an update? I'm like, what's going on? Like, Nicole just kind of bounced. And she's like, I'm gonna try to figure things out, y'all, but I don't really know what's going on. Basically, all I know is that Granada is called off for the moment. Like, Granada is called off. I don't know why it's called off, but let me try to go find Nicole. She realizes Nicole had left the property. She's like, I don't know where Nicole is. I'm still trying to figure out, can y'all have a flashlight? I'm gonna go look for her or whatever. And I'm like, girl, are we Scooby-Doo mystery solvers? Like, what is going on? Where is Nicole? Like, whew. So Nicole and Mama come back, and basically Azan is giving her the runaround. I mean, she doesn't say that, but she says Granada's called off because Azan has some stuff going on with his family. He has a family emergency, and he doesn't want to say why, go into details about it, but basically Granada is called off. And that is pretty much it. Nicole is like, he's, I don't believe, I have to trust him, and I don't believe that he is using me. And the mom was like, all right. And we like, okay, Nicole, we gonna ride with you till the wheels fall off, okay? Next, we got Russ and Paula. Okay, they are back in Miami. Thank goodness for Paula's sake. They're back in Miami. She can breathe again. They go to the doctor, and we see her, like, the nurse is really, really friendly in the doctor's office, but Paula's a little nervous because she had the first miscarriage, and because she has negative blood. And so if the baby has positive blood, basically her body will attack the baby. And that's what happened for the first baby. So she's going to the doctor now to get a shot so that her body doesn't try to attack the baby. So she is concerned and she is worried because, she had the miscarriage before, and she's still going through that loss of it. And so she gets the shot or whatever, and she's further along this pregnancy than the last pregnancy. So she's just like, she has more attachment to the baby and everything, and so she's just worried and wants to make sure everything's okay. And we are with you, Paula. Like, hopefully everything is okay. Russ is saying that, like, he's glad he didn't take the job because he just wants his wife and the baby to be healthy and happy, and he wants to be there for her. And I'm with y'all. That was it. Next, we got Jay and Ashley. Okay. Whew, Ashley and her friends are hungover in New York City, okay? They were saying they had a good time last night. We get it. Y'all had a good time last night dancing on the bar. They wasn't really saying too much. Next, we get Ashley. She's back home. Jay is cleaning up, okay? He didn't use the dishwasher. The counters is clean. We like, okay, Jay, like, okay, you cleaning up. Ashley tries to talk to him. He's like, giving her the silent treatment, okay? And she's like, what did you do while I was gone? And like, why'd you hang up on me when I was in New York? Because he was like, girl, because you was out drinking and you didn't tell me what you were doing. And she was like, well, whatever, like. So that was that. Jay and Ashley are boring as hell, okay? Basically, she's like, I'm going to take a bath. And he's like, okay, girl, bye. I don't care. And she goes upstairs. She done took her bath. She's putting on her makeup. She's going out to go somewhere. She's like, Jay. Jay comes up and she's like, look, like, basically, I'm giving you another chance. Basically. All of that she was saying, I was like, yeah, get to the point. She's giving him another chance. And he's like, thank goodness, because I've been tired of you putting me through the ringer and whatnot. And we like, just for storyline's sake, I'm like, I'm glad y'all are figuring this thing out and getting back together so we can have some better content than her just being mad. That's just us being selfish as viewers. But I'm like, this storyline, her and Andre and Elizabeth, like, it's a struggle to watch them. I'm like, oh Lord. So y'all getting back together, cute, cool. Next, okay, this was a 2-hour long episode. It did not need to be 2 hours, okay? They could have definitely crammed this into 1 hour, okay? But anyway, let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell Follow me on my social media in the description box, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.